being a recipient. I've never gotten a scholarship before, so I want to thank all of you for that and for inviting me here to know more about me. So currently I'm in the full-time special ed secondary program, and there's only 6 of us in that area. We started out with maybe 10, but they've dwindled throughout the summer. And I'm placed at Franklin High School, and I'm in a special ed government and special ed US history class. And so this morning was my first formal observation of teaching the 3 branches of government. So that was exciting today. And my previous education is, I'm from Wisconsin originally, and I went to the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, and I was a philosophy and religious studies major. And then I went back to school to get my wilderness first responder certificate. So that was it, because I actually worked for the Southwest Conservation Corps and built trails in Utah for 3 months and lived in the woods and learned a lot about myself before moving out here. And so since I've been here, the job that really sparked me into going back into education and getting my degree in special ed is that I worked at a nonprofit organization called Home Life, and I was actually an advocate and caregiver for 3 adult women with developmental disabilities for 2 years, and it was by far the best experience I've ever had in my entire life, and I still talk to them every single week, and I actually became the healthcare representative for the oldest lady that lives in the house because she has no family left. So that's a little bit about why I came to the graduate school. I've only been in Portland for a year now. I came to take my prerequisites this last year, and then I got into the program and started here. It's been amazing so far. A lot of work, a lot of work. But I do like that they just added the September experience. I don't know if you're familiar with that. And they added 4 weeks where we can get into the schools to go through the professional development planning and actually get to be there before the kids get there and know what the teachers go through before the school year even starts, which I thought is a really great thing because I have only worked in a school once before and did a practicum at Benson High School, and I did about 30 hours there in a SPED resource room. So I don't really know a lot about how the schools run, so that actually helped me so much because I didn't even write a lesson plan before today. And let me see what else. I have my little cheat sheet here of all the things I need to talk about. Yeah, so far in the school, I've tried to get involved in every single meeting that they've had. IEPs I've been observing. I've observed general ed, special ed. I've gone to faculty meetings, professional development planning, and learned about all of their databases and tried to meet almost every single teacher in the school so far and stop by and say hello and introduce myself. And I'm going to be there until December, and then we switch over to the functional, and I just got a placement at the Centennial School District in the transition program, so it will be 18 to 21-year-olds, and actually helping them transition into finding employment and finding secondary options like going to college or anything like that. And that's kind of more of my background, working with adults. And that's what I came to the program to get into, that area and the life skills area, because that's what I'm really passionate about. And I do love the academic area right now, don't get me wrong, but I'm really passionate about making sure that these kids, when they get out of high school, have somewhere to go and have a plan and something to do that is something that they want to do. And so I'm really about what the kids want. And I guess for my future career goals, that's what I plan on doing, is staying in Oregon and hopefully getting a job when I graduate. And I'd like to continue on and get my master's. I just don't, I have to get all the stuff worked out of how long we have and how long it's going to take, because I'd like to get into schools as soon as possible. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell, I guess.
Is your full-time program 1 calendar year?
Yes. Yeah, it starts June 20th and then it gets done June 10th, I believe. And then we have to take all our big tests and get licensed. But how it goes is the first term is the summer term, and then you have the September experience, so you don't get into the schools until the end of August. And then you have 4 weeks, and you have about a week off, and then you go to the academic experience. And then after that you have functional life skills, and then for your last term you choose if you want to do functional life skills or academics. And then you do 40 hours like you're a normal teacher. So far I've done 100 hours already. Wow. Yeah.
Would the last piece be at still a different school?
It depends. Like, I've talked to Jana about it, Jana Patterson, who places everyone, and she said that you can actually contact a teacher that you've already had and see if they would be willing to accept you for the second time around. And the teacher I have right now is amazing. She has 6 endorsements. I don't know how she does it. And she's going to be taking on an AP general ed class and still teaching 4 special ed classes too. And she's involved in everything, and I am so happy to have her as a mentor right now, and really excited to do the next part of the piece and have a whole different experience in the transition program too. So, yeah.
Other
questions?
Is the transition piece in the public school site or in a...
It's in a home, actually. I have not met her yet, but a different person in my cohort actually worked for the same district and knows the people, and so she told me all about it. It's in a small house, and you go and take them out in the community and actually go on interviews and teach them how to go on interviews and different job skills, and then they learn how to grocery shop on their own and just be independent. And yeah, it'll be exciting.